If you're thinking about moving to Dallas, you're gonna wanna take a look at this. Today I'm out here in Uptown Dallas at L2 Apartments. I'm gonna walk you through the unit, amenities, and pricing so that you know exactly what to expect. My name's Jesse Hostetler. I'm a real estate agent here in the Dallas area, and I love to help people find apartments completely for free. So if you're planning to move, reach out or drop a comment and I'll help you out. Let's go take a look. All right, so we're gonna walk up here. You get your leasing office, about a flight of stairs. You've got your elevator to the left, and then we'll walk in. We'll start out with the little office slash conference room over here. So you have your little conference table, and then a couple of chairs to the right, as well as a coffee maker, cups, cream, sugar, TV on the wall, a couple little chairs, bar stool area, a few more chairs. You got your computer and printer. And then the vending machine, say it's late at night, you don't have any food, or early in the morning, you're late for work, you can grab something, hop on out. So I think that was really cool that they added that. Little balcony area over here. There used to be a little Mexican restaurant across the street there called Manny's. I'll probably repeat myself later on. So we'll go to the model unit. So model unit over here, we've got the little entryway closet, and then we'll get to the washer and dryer here in a second. A little storage. Now these apartment units, they start at, the one bedroom start at $19.85, and the two beds go up to $32.45. And it looks like at the time of filming, they're doing a 6-week special right now. So they're offering 6 weeks free for any leases that are over 15 months. So got your little dry bar back there on the side. Again, this is a model unit. Kitchen countertop, island. I love the floors. This one backs up to the pool specifically. And then you got your bedroom. Again, you can decorate this however you want. This is the model unit. So I'm biased to this unit. I'll probably keep repeating this, but I lived here at one point. This specific apartment, L2, was actually my first apartment when I moved to Dallas. So I loved it. I had a great experience. Got some extra room for hanging shirts and clothing and whatnot. They don't have a walk-in shower, but they do have a little bathtub with there's a shower in there as well. So just curtain shower, whatnot. So storage unit next to the tub area. We'll walk out here to the pool. I love that this faces the pool, backs up to the pool, I should say. Got some room for some lawn chairs and everything. I had a great time here. I think they did a really good job with the design. So we'll move up here to the gym. Get your scale, machines, treadmills. I think there's a Stairmaster. Yeah, stair stepper, I should say. And they pretty much have, in my opinion, for what I do when I work out, they pretty much have everything that you need, in my opinion, at least for me. Some may want more, but I think they did a pretty good job. You got your Smith machine in the back there. You got your kettlebells and dumbbells, and then a row machine. I love that it faces a street, especially for the treadmills. You can see a little bit of the Dallas skyline there, so I really like that. We'll move upstairs. You just walk the stairs up. This is going to be the yoga room. And from what I can remember, I don't know if they still do this or not, but the management that the building was under at the time, which I think was ZRS, they had yoga events. So I don't know if they still do that or not, but that was really cool. When I was living there, they got the little bike room as well. Again, love the windows. Love that it faces south to downtown. You can see a little bit of the skyline there, but I think they did they did a pretty good job on this. So we'll walk out here, and then we'll go ahead and go to one of the little game room areas. This is going to be by the pool. So you got a little game table here, dartboard. I would be using this all the time. Invite your friends over. Foosball table, my favorite, to the left. the poker table. I would be using that all the time. And then my third favorite, the pool table. So little seating area, chairs and whatnot. Again, I think they did a really good job on this. If you're new to Dallas, I think this would be a great way for you to network or meet people. Come down here on a Thursday or even on a Saturday, and talk to people. We got plenty of TVs, events, and that's kind of how I did it. Just come down to the pool and talk to people. But I think they did a really good job on this, and I think it'd be really a great way to meet other individuals and people in your building. So this is going to be just across from it. Again, I think they did a really, really good job on this little seating area. They got TV. This is going to be on the more of the pool side. So you're going to have I'll turn around here to the sec. And what I love is they have a fridge. So you're hanging out at the pool. You want to cool down. Maybe you bought beer. Maybe you brought some drinks and you didn't bring a cooler and you need ice, or you need to put your drinks in the fridge. I love that they have a fridge. Some places have it, some places don't. This is going to be basically kind of in between those two little rooms there. And you'll kind of see it, the hallway on the left and then to the right. Those are the two rooms that I just showed you guys. So again, I think they did a really, really good job on this. We'll walk out to the pool area. Plenty of chairs. And this was probably a COVID thing, but when I was living there, there just seemed to be limited amounts of seating. It was probably an occupancy situation, legality deal, but plenty of chairs to lounge on. You have your pool chairs to the right with a splash pad, your regular pool area, and then another splash pad all the way across with some AstroTurf to the right. So again, I think they did a really good job on this. The only thing that I didn't like about the pool, and the reason why I moved, was they painted everything so it's the green and the red. But I mean, overall, the leasing office, every time I call them, specifically for this new company that they're with, they've been very, very helpful. They've answered all my questions. So I've been happy. I think they're very professional. Obviously, that can change based on who's working there, but overall, I think they did a great job at this place. You got your grill. Wish they had a grill light. That's just me because I grill quite a bit. But they got your chairs. They have your umbrellas. And being a native Texan living here for over 30 years, it gets hot. So those umbrellas make a big difference. And then also just the lounge area by the pool. So last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and do two things. I'm going to walk you through the garage here and then kind of around the building to show you some parking options, and then we'll go from there. So going to be your little entryway to the leasing office, the additional, and then the right there, straight ahead, that's going to be, I believe, Postal Service, and then the rest of these should all be guest parking. When I lived here, I never had really any issues with people not being able to find parking for guest parking. I think there was maybe one time, it was a Friday night, there was an event going on and everyone was there. But overall, they did a really good job. You have your pancake house right here on the corner, and then a bunch of Uptown all the way down. Again, living here in the past, the walkability of this apartment was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. And I'm biased because I've lived in Uptown and I love Uptown. The walkability of it is just phenomenal. I have a dog, walking the trail, going to dog parks, being able to walk to dinner and come home and not have to go, Uber across the city and deal with traffic and all that. I just loved it. So across the street here, you have your Mutts dog park, which I loved. West Village is going to be just past that. So West Village is walkable from here. You have Trophy Club all the way across as well, just right on the corner there of Mutts. So if you're looking for a gym, maybe this gym at this place is not for you, there is a gym literally across the street, walking distance that you can get to. So again, I think location for this specific spot was phenomenal. we'll walk over here to the dog park, and a couple of things. There's an entryway also to the garage to the right there that you can access. As a dog dad, I love having this. You have an area that you can take the leash off your dog and you can let them smell, whatever dog is in there. You're not worried about them running away. You're not, especially on a busy street, it's huge. The other thing that I always look for is making sure that the dog park doesn't smell like animal waste, and that there's no animal waste on the ground. And they check the box on this. And for me, for my personal opinion, if the dog park at the unit, the apartment complex that you're looking at is filthy dirty, oftentimes it can be a pretty good representation of how they're going to treat your maintenance requests and how they are as a whole as a leasing company. So I always look for that. Now, over here, I mentioned extra parking. This is all going to be extra parking along the back. Again, probably a big reason why my guests, when I was living here, never had an issue with it. It's a great little spot, and they did a really good job on this. So we're going to walk over just a little bit to the right, and I'm going to point out one of my favorite spots that I still love going to, but I went to all the time, the Rustic. I may do a video on this for you guys and just kind of do a little walkthrough, live band, but outdoor seating, dog friendly, live band, loved it. If you guys have any questions, go to soldbyjesse.com, or you're looking to relocate, you're looking for an apartment, I can send you a tailored list for free. Look forward to speaking with you, and thanks for watching the video.